Hey everyone, how's it going? Well, today I'm here to get some logs for the sawmill. My cousin here had some spruce trees cut down. Well, actually we knocked them over with the big 8. And actually the 8 should be coming here soon. But he said to come and take these. But we just have to limb them. And then we'll load them on our trailer. But we're going to spend the day out here limbing all these ones. There's more out that way somewhere, and he's got some more around here somewhere else too. So Lori's here, and Sean's at home. So there's a couple good sized logs here, eh? They're getting pretty dry, so we're going to take them. These ones are fresh here, so we'll get some good lumber out of this. Well, got the majority of there's 7 trees here, and we got the majority of them limbed. As you can see, we're back into winter weather now. It's froze pretty good, which is good because it was getting pretty muddy and I was kind of worried if we'd get these here, but time is right, so perfect weather really for this. You get pretty hot and sweaty doing this by hand. So we're just waiting for the D8. It hasn't showed up yet. We're gonna pull these out so we can limb the rest of them properly. We got these ones all done here. These ones here are over a year old. Like they're a year old already, so. And there's some back down in there we gotta pull out to limb. So we just wait right now. And yeah, so we're gonna bring the tractor here. Sean's gonna bring the MX210. And we're going to load them up on my trailer and take them to the sawmill. So I don't think that'll be today, maybe not. If we have enough time, we'll do that. But we want to get the majority of them limbed. There's some more around here. I don't know. I have to ask him where they are, or he's going to bring them here or something. We don't know yet, but we'll soon find out. Well, we got these ones pretty much finished off. I just ran out of gas, so I'm going to cut the stumps off. We're just finishing up the few limbs that are left. Still no cat. Must be warming up. It's not that cold out really, it's only -8. Maybe we should start some lunch. Find some firewood. So we got a fire going here, but our garlic sausage is still frozen. Lori cut it in half, but it's still pretty solid there. I should have had it on the frost on top on the dash of the truck. It would have thawed out more. So while we're waiting for that to thaw out, I'm gonna go cut the ends off on these ones, the butt ends on the stump. Cut the stumps off. So. Pretty sharp bar on that saw.
Yeah, right through.
Yep. See, I started cutting out when I ran out of gas, so. Nice wood.
Nice wood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut it back here.
Well, we got our Ukrainian garlic sausage on our, well, I used willow, and that one's a birch. So I think the birch is better. But birch are tough to find around here. She's really cooking. I better put her on low. Oh, I see a D8. Focus. There we go. Oh, pushing some snow. Oh, he's heading in the other direction. He's going way that way.
Do you have to go there?
I don't think so.
Oh, they're cooking good now.
So yeah, because he told me there was trees out that way too. Oh, we'll soon find out. Hopefully our sausage here cooks up. Well, the D8 showed up. Oh, the chain came off. Well, we got these all finished here. Nick came with the 8 and pulled them out for us, and now we got to go to the other end, which he says there's 30 trees there. I was quite surprised that he said that. He's just making a road down that way, there by our lease. And Lori figures to be about 60 2x6s here just from this stuff. That's pretty good. Then not to mention all the inch boards that we get. We use those for wind breaks for the cows. So we're gonna go see where the rest of them are. Alright, so we got Nitro Nick here pushing all those scraps. There's some wood in there. I don't know what that squeal is on there. Something on the track. I don't think it's the rollers unless there's a bottom roller. The idler is the front track idler. Oh, Nick, you're gonna lose your jacket. So he's gonna try and push that tree out so we can limit better. Hope he doesn't wreck it. He might have cracked it there. That's probably all we could get. Geez, those ones have a lot of limbs on them. Holy smokes. If it was really cold, I would just run over top of them with the blade down and they would all snap off. There's another one. Two there. And a stump. Wish there was more snow here. I don't like the logs getting dirty, because that just wreaks havoc on the sawmill blades. Best if it was just untouched snow. Oh, we cut 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we got, yeah, 4. And Lori's working on 5 and 6 down there. There's one in there, that's about 7. So there's about, maybe about 15 here at the most. They're kind of smaller, but still sawable. Looks like it's dead. Well, dry, I mean. All right. Yeah, it's not really safe to go anywhere when Nick is pushing stuff. Gotta keep our distance here. Jacket. Well, I'm gonna see if I can go start limbing some here pretty soon. Should be good to go. Yeah, that one's pretty big. Well, 5:30 home time. Sure is light out for 5:30 now. Yeah, that's a pretty big one. That's a nice one there. Yeah, that's a nice log there. So we've got about 5 left here. So we're gonna come back again another day. Probably tomorrow or the next day. We're not sure yet. So, yeah, Nick's gonna pick up his power saw. All right, so I got hit in the lip with a stick. I have a fat lip now. So we're gonna head her. That'll be all for today. So we'll be back again with the trailer and tractor. Well, here it's 2 days later, coming back to the logs here. We got some snow. Oh, it's rough here. We got some snow, probably about, I don't know, maybe 2 inches. And the temperature's back down to about -7. So we're gonna go cut up the logs in 16-foot lengths and whatever lengths we can get after that. Well, Sean and Lori got these all cut up pretty much. I think there's one more to go here from these bunch. And we cut the majority of them into 16 feet, which is, I think we do about 16.4. Get that little extra in. And then we could trim off the edge for 90, squaring the edge off. So, looks like, yeah, this is a 16. Yeah. All right. Done here. These are all cut up. So we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 pieces here. That's pretty good. That'll be like one trailer full. And then we'll have to come back for those ones. So we got 3 more to, oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, we got one more to cut? Oh, we didn't cut this one yet. So there's more than 13. Oh, so there'll be about 14, 15, maybe about 15 or 16 pieces. That's pretty good. Well, we're at the second site here, where we ended off that day. And there's like, that tree over there is junk, is rotten. This one will be all right here. This is probably the biggest one in this whole section here. It's got some size to her. So most of these trees right here aren't really spruce, they're balsam fir. And balsam fir, they like to grow really quick. You can see on the rings how big the rings are. So the wood is really soft, but it still makes good 2x6 and that still makes good lumber. It's just a little bit softer wood. I noticed that when you're sawing them with a sawmill, it really goes through them. So most of these smaller ones were, you can tell too, because they have so many limbs on them. But Lori and Sean are gonna try and sharpen their saw. Brought the crappy file, the good ones at home. But I'm gonna start limbing this here, and we got this one to limb and this one to limb mainly. So then I think they're gonna cut these ones into length. It's getting kind of nasty out here with the north wind. Okay, well, got this log clean pretty much. I'm not gonna go much past there because until they measure it, because all we can get out of this one is 16. This one's pretty fair size. I like this one. It'll make some good lumber. Well, we just finished our lunch. Had a fire.
Yeah.
Get your knee again?
Again.
Same spot. Well, I got this guy cut into 16 feet, and that's all you can make out of it because it goes really crooked about 2 feet after that. So, one good log out of here. So pretty much now we're just about finished. That one is hard because it's.
I'll do this one.
I'll have to clean it yet. We're just about done. I think we're gonna bring the truck and trailer and tractor tomorrow. Pick these up. Well, here we are today. It's Saturday, April 3rd or 4th. One of the two. And I got the load of logs with me that we had picked up. I didn't film me and Sean picking those logs up on the trailer. But I'm on the way to the sawmill. And still a lot of snow out here in the pastures. But we're gonna throw these off and go get the rest. In the open, the snow melted a little more, but when you get into the trees, that's where the snow likes to stay for a long time. But it was pretty cold this morning. It was -5. Then it doesn't take long, it warms up. And the water starts flowing again. So I wanted to get these done with before we get big water puddles like this right here. And it'll be too hard to get in here. So we're just at the sawmill. Sean's already here waiting for me. Just gonna figure out a spot where to dump all these. So I just undid the chain, let a few drop off. I had to trim a few branches yet. So the bad thing about the grapples, we gotta take them one by one because we tried taking more than one. It's hard. It's just easier to do it one by one. So yeah, for those of you who haven't seen my sawmill, and there's a few videos of it from earlier on, this is it right here. It's a Norwood sawmill. I bought it in 2000 and sawed a lot of lumber with it. I'd really love the new model. They're pretty advanced since this one. This one's just your basic bare bones carriage and rail, and you just push it. But I'm gonna get back here. So what I would usually do is have some dunnage or whatever on the trailer, then we could stick a pallet fork underneath. But since I don't have the forks on, just roll them off onto the ground is the next easiest thing. That was a big one. Talk about knots. Yes, those balsam fir, they have a lot of knots in them. But at least we got about 13 more just regular spruce, like these ones here, that I have to cut yet. There's one from that tree I cut in December, and there's another one. So you don't have half the branches that were on them. That's good wood. So I got Sean to put one on the mill before, so it's ready to go, and by the time I come back to saw, the snow will be all gone here. So there's my pile. Let's go get the rest of them. Well, it's another few days, actually almost a week now, since we dropped off those logs, and the next day, well, actually I had truck trouble with the Dodge, and we couldn't go pick up the logs anyway. It just got too sloppy and wet. So as you can see behind me, we pretty much lost all our snow, and it's drying up pretty quick, a lot earlier this year too, which is good. But we're gonna leave the rest of the logs out there for, I don't know, maybe in June sometime we'll pick them up, so that's okay. But anyway, I just wanted to end the video on that, and we'll go saw some logs a little later on here. So thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll talk to you all later.